Nothing can steal my heart away. No shadow hides the light you gave. No wound, no weight, no wrong, no fear.
Nothing Can Steal It. Always Be. Devotional Series. Episode 11. Nothing can steal my heart away. No shadow hides the light you gave. No wound, no weight, no wrong, no fight/slash can change the love that set me right. In the previous episode, we watched the mercy descend. We watched it find the torn and thin faith. We watched it move into the ash, stir what was cold, restore what was broken, and give back a voice that had gone silent. We watched a heart come back to life, not by its own effort, not by generating enough spiritual energy to reverse the damage, but by the active, personal, resurrection-level mercy of a God who does not leave his people in the ash. And now, with that restoration still fresh, with the whispered name still hanging in the air, the chorus arrives with a question underneath it that the restoration immediately raises. Can it be taken back? The heart that was made whole, can something unmake it? The light that was given, can something hide it permanently? The love that set things right, is that setting permanent, or is it subject to revision based on what comes next? The chorus answers those questions the same way it answered everything before them. Nothing. Nothing can steal my heart away. The word steal is deliberate and specific. Stealing is not accidental. It is not the gradual wearing away of something over time. It is an act, intentional, targeted, directed at something of value by someone who wants it and intends to take it. And the declaration here is that no such act succeeds. Not one. Not ever. Whatever comes against the heart that has been restored and claimed and sealed by God, it does not get to walk away with it. The heart is not available for stealing because it does not ultimately belong to us to lose. It belongs to the one who gave it. But the lyric is also doing something more than simply reassuring us about spiritual opposition. It is making a claim about the permanence of what God does when he restores. The heart that was stirred from ash, the new heart, the heart of flesh given in place of the heart of stone, that heart is not on loan. It is not a temporary arrangement contingent on our maintaining certain conditions. It is a gift given by a God who does not take his gifts back. For God's gifts and his call are irrevocable. Romans 11:29. Irrevocable, not renegotiable, not conditional on performance, not subject to withdrawal if the recipient proves insufficiently grateful or consistent or spiritually impressive. Given, permanently, because that is the nature of the giver. Nothing can steal what God has permanently given. The math simply does not work in the thief's favor. No shadow hides the light you gave. Shadows are real. This lyric is not pretending otherwise. There will be seasons where the light feels covered, where the clarity and warmth and nearness of God that once felt immediate has been replaced by something dimmer, cooler, harder to find. We have already walked through those seasons in this series: the veiled heaven, the empty halls, the torn and thin faith, the ash. Those things are real. The shadows are real. But a shadow does not extinguish its source. A shadow is evidence that a light exists. You cannot have one without the other. And however dense the shadow, however long it falls across your life, however completely it seems to cover what you once could see clearly, the light that was given has not been removed. It has not been revoked. It has not dimmed at its source because your circumstances have made it harder to perceive from where you are standing. The light you gave. Past tense again. Already given. already placed, already yours, not as something you maintain by staying in the right spiritual condition, but as something deposited in you by the one who gave it and does not take his gifts back. The shadow may be real, the light is realer, and no shadow, however dense, can hide what God has permanently placed. No wound, no weight, no wrong, no fight. 4 words, each one a category. Together they cover the full territory of a life lived honestly, in a world that is not yet what it will be. Wound, the things done to us, the damage received at the hands of others, of circumstance, of a world that does not always hold gently the people placed in it. The injuries that left marks, the losses that reshaped us, the moments where something that should have been safe proved dangerous, and something that should have held, let go. Wounds are not chosen, they arrive, and they leave evidence. Weight, the things we carry, the accumulated load of responsibility and grief and unresolved things, and the slow accumulation of years that have asked more than expected. Weight is not always dramatic. Sometimes it is just the compound interest of carrying things for a long time without being able to put them down. Wrong, the things still broken in the world and in us. The injustice that has not yet been made right. The sin still present. In the culture, in the systems, in the people around us, and yes, still in us too. The gap between what is and what should be. The wrong that persists despite our best efforts and most earnest prayers. Fight. And this one is the most honest of all, because it is not the fight against us. It is the fight we are still sometimes performing ourselves. The resistance. The moments where we are still, even now, even after everything, trying to go our own way. The old patterns reaching back. The self-will that has not fully surrendered. The fight that is still in us against the very love that saved us. All 4. Named, present, real. And none of them, not one, not all 4 together, can change the love that set us right, can change the love that set me right. Set. Past tense. The setting is done. The rightness has been established, not as an ongoing project whose outcome is still being determined, not as a status that fluctuates with our performance, but as something that was accomplished and stands. We were set right by a love that knew exactly what it was setting right, and did it anyway. Fully. Completely. With full knowledge of the wounds and the weight and the wrong, and yes, even the fight still in us. The love that set us right did not do so under any illusions about who we were. It set us right knowing everything, the full account, the complete record, the whole picture including the parts we would rather not show anyone. And knowing all of that, it set us right. Which means the wounds that came after the setting cannot unset it. The weight we carry cannot unset it. The wrong still present in us and around us cannot unset it. And even the fight, even the moments where we are still, embarrassingly, stubbornly trying to go our own way, cannot unset what love accomplished before we knew how badly we needed it. This is not a license to stay in the fight. It is a foundation to stand on while we work our way out of it. The rightness was not contingent on our having already arrived. It was given to people still in process, still carrying wounds and weight and wrong, and the occasional outbreak of self-directed fighting. Given anyway. Permanently. Because the love that gives it is not surprised by any of it, and has never required us to be finished before it called us right. The heart cannot be stolen. The light cannot be permanently hidden. The setting cannot be undone. Not by what was done to you, not by what you are carrying, not by what is still wrong in the world or in you, not even by the parts of you that are still, on your worst days, pointing in the wrong direction. You have been set right by a love that knew you completely and chose you anyway. That love has not changed its mind. It did not set you right provisionally, with a clause allowing for reversal if you proved insufficient. It set you right because that is what it does. Because that is who He is. And what He does not get undone. Nothing can steal what He gave. Nothing can hide the light He placed. Nothing can change what love already finished. Rest in that today. Not as a permission slip for passivity, but as the ground under your feet that is solid enough to actually stand on. You have been set right. That stands.
Nothing can separate my heart from you. No mountain high, no valley low. Not time, not tears, not earth, not sky.